Good morning, Jai Swaminarayan students. Today we learn as a part of the first practical of cybersecurity how to install a Linux. This is a first step, a Kali Linux. First you need to select a language, then next continue. But before starting an installation, we need to talk something about more in Linux. Linux is an industry-leading distribution basically used for penetration testing, ethical hacking, and security auditing. When it's come to penetration testing, hacking, and offensive Linux distribution, one of the first thing to be mentioned is a Kali Linux. First, let us start how to install a Linux. First, you need to learn the most preferred operating system to perform various information security tasks. Due to following reasons, it offers more than 600 penetration testing tools from various fields of security and forensics. Completely customizable. If you are not comfortable with current Kali Linux features, you can customize Kali Linux the way you want. Then you need to use the penetration tools trained to be written in English. Kali previous multi-language support. It supports a wide range of wireless devices, come with custom kernel, page for injections, is developed in secure environment. It is free and open source software. So, because of the above reason, Kali Linux is the most popular operating system used by cybersecurity experts all over the world. If you want to get into world of cybersecurity and ethical hacking, learn how to install a Linux is the first step. You can go through the cybersecurity session where you can find our training is discuss each and every steps of installation. Now I run this video in which you can easily understand how to install a Kali Linux. First, you need to run the exe file and select the language, then the country. After country, you can enter the host name of the system. You may use any name, whatever you selected. Then the domain name is a part of internet address. Then configure the network. You can give the full name of the new user, like the Rebel Linux. Here we use the Rebel Linux. Then for security, you can choose a password here, then continue, then detect disk. Now the configuration start, then retrieving the basic files and guide. It is the largest continuous free space. Now that's a part of partitions of disk. Then here you see the 500 GB free space. Then create a new partitions. The partition is as per your convenience. You can select a drive. For example, out of 500 you'd see 494 GB. Then it is primary and beginnings. Use as done the setting up the partition. Now you can see here the partitions of 494 GB. Then another partition is a logical. Now you see here the partition is complete, and you also select the swapping area. It's done the setting up the partitions. Now partition steps the over. Now next you select a continue, then you select a yes for partitions. And now a system with a formatting your disk. The hard disk must be formatted. Then configure a package manager. What kind of packages you need to use? Here you can select. Now you select the softwares as per the utility and the requirements as per the cybersecurity terms. You can select here so many Kali desktop environments in the softwares. All softwares are inbuilt, and then enter device manually. You can select the hard disk. This is a ST